Hmm. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are all right. I don't know who's gonna show up. I didn't even plan on doing this shit. I just came up here just because I know if y'all are wondering why I seem so calm and serene, it's because I was sick last night, sicker than a dog, and I'm only now getting better. Yeah. Um. Shout out to RE. Shout out to RE. Shout out to I just finished watching one of her videos, and I saw a clip of the video where a dude, I don't know the dude name, you can't ask me, I'm not cognizant enough yet to remember shit. Um, but it was some dude with wisdom and Roy Rodriguez on the panel. And the dude said that Roy can say the N word. The only people that can't say the N word are white. Hey Kendra, how you doing, beautiful? Hey London, how you feeling? Hey Liquor Barrel, how you doing, baby? And I was like, because it was actually the first time that I heard um, somebody say that on YouTube. Usually it's nobody but black people can say the N word, right? Nobody, buddy, nobody. Um, but I live in New York City. So, we got some different rules out here. Very different rules. Very different ways of looking at shit. Okay? First of all, let me be the first to tell y'all that in New York City, Mexican people are usually the last motherfuckers to call you the N word. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? Whether you young or old or a woman or a man. I've never heard a Mexican in New York City, no parts of them, because I've been in all five boroughs, call anybody the N word. Never heard it. Except when the motherfuckers is drunk. Okay? And when the motherfuckers is drunk, spitting that crazy, they end up falling on their fucking face or somebody beats them the fuck up, which is why they never say it again. I don't give a fuck how drunk you are, how much you forget. A Mexican somehow don't forget what the fuck happens to them when they drunk. They don't forget what the fuck happened to them when they see their fucking black eyes and scars and shit on their motherfucking face. The only thing they can do is look at their friend and be like, who did it, me or them? Okay? Because I don't see many a motherfucking Mexican fall on their motherfucking face and left right there on the fucking street. Not even the police pick their ass up. They be like, oh, that's a Mexican. He got somewhere to go. He be all right. He ain't dead. Hey, Smooth Carter. He be all right. Okay? They'll pick up anybody else. Maybe send them to jail. Maybe try to see if they all right. Put them in an ambulance or some shit like that. They not doing that with a Mexican. I'm very sorry. Especially in Brooklyn. I'm sorry, Mexicans. I'm very sorry. Appreciate you. Okay? That's the one set of people that I have never seen or heard use the N-word except for when they drunk. Okay? And I want New Yorkers to come up and tell me I'm wrong. Because like I said, in Brooklyn they don't. I don't know what the fuck they do in the Bronx, and I damn sure don't know what the fuck they do in Staten Island. Okay? I sure as fuck don't. If Mexicans is up in Stapleton Projects and Tarjee Projects and fucking Staten Island, I don't know if they're gonna do all that over there. I don't know. They might do it next to the white people if they hang out with them. I don't know. But then the white people probably look at them like, who the fuck is you talking about? You ain't no better than them niggas. The fuck? Okay? This is the state of New York. Now, let's get the other races in New York. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said levels of melanation, right? Because when I was a kid, couldn't nobody say that word. I was raised from West Indian parents. Why were we saying that word? We really weren't saying that word. That word was not a part of my vocabulary. It had no reason to be a part of my vocabulary. Bomba clot, pussy hole, suck out your mama, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? All these other cuss words, this, that, and the third was available to me as a West Indian child. The N-word was not one of them. But some of y'all may remember me telling you that I was a different type of kid. I liked hip-hop music in a day and age when all my West Indian peers stuck heavy to their calypso, they soca, they kaiso, they dancehall, they rockers, they reggae, they fucking ska, all that shit. Okay? They wasn't for none of that hip-hop shit. Kick rocks on the hip-hop shit. All right? And hip-hop was where I found that word. Okay? Now, I also have to remind a lot of people that I lived around a day and age where hip-hop was still a baby. So, okay, hip-hop was not born in the 60s. It was born in the mid-70s. So I pretty much grew up as, and I can't even say hip-hop. I pretty much grew up as rap grew up and turned into hip-hop. And even in certain areas and stages of rap, they was not saying the N-word. It wasn't going to happen. It won. No. I told you, Kendra, I will destroy you in dancing. I will destroy you. I love you. I will give you a kiss and a hug. And then after I destroy you in the dance off, I'll give you the kiss of death. Okay? I love you, though. Now, when I was growing up in the age of rap turning into hip-hop or whatever, we had to deal with the word bitch. Didn't nobody care about that N-word at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Because Run DMC came out with not bad being bad, but bad meaning good. Whoa! Right? So when you heard Run DMC say not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good, because back in them days, it wasn't my bad. It was, yo, that shit was bad, meaning that shit was great. That shit was on point. That shit was fat. Not F-A-T, nasty fat. P-H-A-T, that kind of fat. That was early 90s, y'all. What I learned as a child was that in Black America, the N-word was said even in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? The elders told me that. Even before your precious hip-hop, we was calling each other N-word. I had to watch blaxploitation movies, all that fly shit. The N-word wasn't excluded in Black America. As far as I saw it, it was just excluded from me for the most part. And I got introduced with it with hip-hop, but then I realized looking at these movies that I couldn't watch when I was a kid. My father ain't let me watch half this shit when I was a kid. Crazy. And being a girl child, please. No. But that word was being said for the longest. Now, I didn't live in the 60s, so I wasn't sure if it was a term of endearment at that time or you ain't pulling no hamstring, girl. Take it easy. You're going to have a fighting chance against somebody. Maybe not me, but somebody. All right. Is my shit on? I think it's on. I don't see no little whatevers yet. So yeah. So I'm growing up in hip hop now. I'm going to school outside of my little area of Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in Flatbush, it's little West Indian, little Caribbean. So basically, we not dealing with that type of shit. We wasn't really on that type of time. But when I started going to school, you know, in Bushwick and Bed-Stuy and hanging out with different people from different schools and shit, started hearing this word. And bitch. And it wasn't just Black people saying this word, yo. You go in a part of Brooklyn like Bushwick, it's not just Black folk over there. It's Puerto Ricans like a motherfucker. Okay? Mad Puerto Ricans. And Puerto Ricans in New York, I don't know if where you live, you got Puerto Ricans. Okay? I don't know. And I don't know how the Puerto Ricans where you act. I don't know. Okay? I have no idea. But as far as New York City was concerned, we was Black, they was brown. Them as cousins. They gonna say that word. They call themselves motherfucking spick. They be like, you spick ass bitch. Oh, fuck you, nigga. They call each other niggas. They call each other spick. They didn't give a goddamn they didn't give a fuck. So if they calling each other all this shit, who the fuck? I'm gonna tell you don't say that shit. Shit. I'm gonna say it right back with your ass, and ain't nobody mad because in New York City there was no such thing as politically correct. Fuck all that. What was that? What was politically correct? Where that come from? Who? That ain't come from New York. In New York, everybody cuss everybody out. And if you was white trying to call somebody the N-word, you just got your ass beat. As a matter of fact, if you was black trying to call somebody the N-word, you called the wrong person the N-word, guess what happened? Your ass will get beat. Okay? Didn't nobody give a fuck back in the day. New York City, your ass getting beat. The fuck? We don't care. Who won it today? Oh, you said that? Okay, you can get it today. Did y'all know back in the days when I was a kid in New York, if you pointed at somebody, that was cause for you to get your ass beat. Because that's, for some weird reason, pointing at somebody and telling them what the fuck meant that my mama ain't dead. That would be the response. You know why? Because the only person that'll point in their face and talk to them a certain way is their mama. My mama ain't dead. Stop pointing in my motherfucking face, bitch. You not my mama. And they could be talking to a dude. Could be two men talking. Okay? My daddy ain't dead. They ain't sound too cool. My mama ain't dead. Motherfucker don't be talking in my face like that. And you get your ass beat. The fuck? We was real sensitive out here. We could call it sensitive. Motherfuckers was real sensitive out here. You bump into the wrong motherfucker, you got your ass beat. You think motherfuckers had energy to be worried about an N-word? Well, some of them did. But it wasn't like the Puerto Rican was going to get shot in the face because he called somebody the N-word. Nah, it had to be a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. Hey, hi, Bronze Flat Power God. I know I have a brother named Bro God. How you doing? You good? He changed his name a lot. So I don't think you the same person though, but how you feeling? Welcome. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Okay? But y'all gotta remember that in New York City, rap music was not, hey Abby, rap music was not only celebrated by black people. You understand? What's ill is that the pioneers of hip hop were actually fucking Jamaican and got the idea of the DJ and the MC from dancehall music, except the roles were reversed. The DJ was not the one that played the music in dancehall music. Okay, that was the selector. And the one that talked on the mic, right? As a matter of fact, my bad. The DJ was the one that talked, you know, and the other one, the names were flipped. And the roles changed slightly. Because in dance hall music, the selector, the one that was playing the tunes, was more like a producer. And then the one that's talking, he just talking. He could introduce the music. He could big up the people. He could be the hype man like Flavor Flav. You should have believed him, Cayenne Pepper. Go ask Kool Herc. Is Kool Herc still alive or he's really sick? Go ask him. He gonna tell you. I told you I grew up with this shit, alongside this shit. Hip rap music ain't that much. It's older than me, but not by much. Hello Kitty is my motherfucking age. Oh, I love making little kids cry singing that, but that's a whole other fucking story. Hey, Kanye, how you doing? All right. So rap music and what came with rap music before hip hop, the break dancing, the pop locking, the graffiti, all that fly shit, that was not just black people, y'all. That was black people, Puerto Ricans. What's up, Clem? Black people, Puerto Ricans, West Indian people, Black American people, all kind of people. You had a couple of Jewish folk in the mix, but they were very few and far between. You got some. You had some Italian sprinkled in. You know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in, my motherfucker. And then, of course, in New York City, you had exceptions to the rule. Hell yeah, there was a couple of white people living where the fuck I lived in Flatbush. Did we run them off? No. They stayed right the fuck down. Okay? There was a sprinkle of white people everywhere, just the poor white people. And what you gonna do? Tell them they can't hang out with us? Nah, not if they being good old wiggers. Them is wiggers over there. When I used to go to college in Maryland, I done met plenty of wigger, and they called themselves a wigger. There ain't no problem being that I'm a wigger, bitch. What the problem is? And they would be more wigger than your nigga. Okay? Not because they was perpetrating a fraud. You got to find out that these is the real people. They grew up amongst these motherfuckers. So they had no choice but to become like these motherfuckers. What? Yeah, I am Kanyon. Fuck yeah. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Flatbush, Brooklyn. You heard me? I was born here. You would wish that I was raised here, but I was raised here and in the West Indies. Okay? From a couple of months old, I done spent the first 3 or 4 years of my life in Barbados. Okay? The day school end in New York City, a bitch was in the West Indies, whatever country. Okay? And I came back the day before school started right the fuck here. I lived my life in New York City purely for school. Okay? Now, see? Now, Clem, what black mean today? Let me ask you a question. What does black mean today? That's what I want to ask. Because guess what, Clem? You know what happened in New York City? I'm glad you said that too. You know what happened in New York City? Black people like to fuck all kind of people. All kind of people like to fuck black people. Yeah. Everybody wanted to fuck a black person in New York City. What race are you? It don't matter. Let's fuck a black person. Let's go. Let's fuck a black person and have kids with these black people. So now you got half black and half Chinese running around, just like in the West Indies, Clemson front, right? You got half black and half white running around. You got half black and half Indian running around. You got them Douglas running around. You got the half black and half Arabian running around, right? You got the half black and half Martian running around, and the half black and half Saturnian running around too. Okay? So what happened to these people, them? What happened to them? What, they can't say that word? I got black in me. I'm blackanese. I'm half black, bitch. I can't say that shit. The fuck you mean? And any Puerto Rican could point to listen, here's the other crazy thing about shit, Clem, and I love that you bringing this shit up. All Puerto Ricans, all Latino people, they not all white Spanish, yo. What? Listen, Chinese people in Chinatown say that shit because they nasty as fuck and they rude as fuck. They don't say that as no, they down with us. They say it because they evil. Fuck that, Kanyon. I don't know where the fuck you from, but in Chinatown in New York City, they say that N-word. You should want to kick them in their neck. Most motherfuckers just think they gonna fucking kung fu their ass to death or get some triad motherfucker to shoot their ass as they go into the store in goddamn Bay Ridge or Sunset Park. Oh, sorry. Sorry. My bad. Okay. So what happened to them people? They can't say it now? They can't say it now. And then hold the phone. We got one more problem here. Because now it's let me get back to what I was saying about the fucking Puerto Ricans and them and the Latin people then. How long ago did y'all find out that they are black Mexicans? Huh? Past 2 years? Did y'all even know there was black Mexicans existing out this motherfucker. Oh, you ain't know that. Oh yeah, you used to go to West Indian Parade. If you went after the year 2000 snacks, it was whack as fuck, child. You should have went in the 90s. You could just jump in the line, walk your body on time. Okay. Oh, that's Beetlejuice, but it was some real shit like that. Anyway, Puerto Rican people ain't only the white Spanish, you know. Okay? Panamanian people look black. They got black as night Panamanian people. Right? Right. Puerto Ricans, I done seen light Puerto Ricans, and then I seen their brother who dark as night. Right next to fucking them. And then you see their mother and their father looking light, and then you see grandma looking dark as fuck. Right? So what do you mean? Yeah, 2000 was stupid. You couldn't go in the mix. You couldn't do nothing. They were trying to lock your ass down. Was that 2000 or 2010? Because I stopped going to, I stopped being on the fucking parkway a long time ago. The only thing I would do is cross the fucking parkway to the Rasta them, or don't cross at all, and just stay on me side them with my people them. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I got a West Indian. Hey, Fee, how you doing? Right, Clem. You know they exist. But here in New York, what the fuck? They can't say the N-word. So because I got my sister, I'm dark as night, and my sister light as fuck, and she look white Spanish. She can't say the N-word now. Ain't we the same motherfuckers? How you doing, Fee? I'm just asking. I got my own mind. I got my own whatever. You know? We got those kind of things going on. And then I want to get to the main point here. Because when rap became hip hop, right? When rap was going through its stages in the beginning, it really was mostly for melanated folks in mind, right? And that's a fact. That's a fact, Clem. That's a fact, Clem. Okay? We're going to get to that in a second. So as rap became rap, started growing out, it was really concentrated on melanated people, right? And it was understood that it was really for melanated people. But then somehow when rap turned into hip hop and hip hop became mainstream, they did not cut out certain things, okay? All the rap songs or the hip hop songs that you heard on the radio or underground or whatever had that word in there, that N-word in there. All right? And now you got Arab motherfuckers saying the N-word. But hold on, let's come back to New York, right? Because in New York, who ran the bodegas for the most part? If it wasn't the Puerto Ricans, it was the Habibis. Okay, that's what we call them, the Arabs, the Arabs. It was the Habibis. And sometimes the Habibis got cool with the black folk. So they listening to hip hop and they saying the N-word. But of course, the older ones was saying the N-word, fucked up. So I guess in New York, it got to a point where anybody could say it. We just knew what it meant. You know what I'm saying? We could piece out if you saying it for this reason or you saying it for that reason. And it was just an unspoken rule that white people, you're not really saying that shit unless you in that motherfucking shit. And you got motherfuckers looking at, I've been in situations, I've seen white people say it, and then you'll have like 5 black people be like, yo, let that shit rock. They cool. Let it go. They cool. All right? And those black people you had to trust well enough to be like, all right, cool. Because they not saying it in no fucked up way. They not saying it on no Ku Klux Klan shit. They saying it on some they down with a motherfucker type shit. Well, what do we do about these people? Now, let me get back. So now, you in New York, you got everybody saying this motherfucker. And now, see, back then with the whole rap and hip hop, it was one thing. But now we're going to go back to Clem and what she said right here, because now motherfuckers is just saying it and looking at you like, well, it's in the song. Everybody want to be black until it's time to be motherfucking black. Where you think that phrase came from? This shit right the fuck here. Everybody want to be black until it's time to motherfucking be black. Everybody want to say the N-word until somebody calls you the N-word, right? And it's meant in the ER and not the A. Everybody want to be on hip-hop, team hip-hop with the gold chains until the police stop your ass. Right? Or until you driving some kind of car that looks like some other motherfuckers who live that shit in real life, and all of a sudden they want to shoot your ass up, or motherfuckers want to rob you. Okay? You want to say it all day, but you don't want to deal with certain black people issues. No, you don't want to do that neither. And that's what I grew into, Clem. For a long time, I didn't say that word. I didn't say the N-word for a long ass time. And I'm sitting here in New York City listening to these young, dumb motherfuckers say that shit. I used to curse their ass. I'm like, stop saying that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you saying that shit for? You stupid? Everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. You saying that shit to your friend like you the fucking coolest. You're whack as fuck. You don't even know where the fuck the word come from, what it means, what the fuck motherfuckers went through to be able to even say that word like it's a fucking privilege. And it ain't. It really ain't. But now, here I am. 4 years later, I'm back to saying that word. I try to say nuances to the word. I try to say niggera. I try to say niggero. I try to, you know what I'm saying? I try to say something different. Sometimes it slips out because these motherfuckers is acting like real niggers. Sometimes I'll be around the way with some black American folks that I'm mad cool with, and they talking that shit for the past hour. So yeah, nigga, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shut up. I'll be around some Puerto Ricans, and they'll say that shit. I won't say nothing. I'll just look at them like, really? You know I don't give a fuck, Shree. I don't give a fuck that. You want to be a spit through the fuck, bitch? You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Yeah, exactly. It be niggering. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I really like when I say niggero and bitch-o-matics. But what the fuck is you gonna do? Or maybe I'm just too old to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Even when I go to certain areas in Manhattan, okay, and I'm looking at the white kids, the little teeny bopper, you know, yuppie buppy white kids, the gentrified white kids coming here from Ohio, where the fuck they come from, Idaho, or where the fuck they come from, listening to hip hop, walking down the street like, my nigga, do, my nigga. The fuck? I be wanting to knock them out sometimes, but then I be like, they really listen. I know the song they listening to, so what the fuck? And they not too young where they can't get the explicit version. These are 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. Yeah. So maybe the weird thing to me is that here on YouTube, I see people trying to police grown children trying to police other grown children. But y'all not trying to police real children with the shit. Now, don't get me wrong. What's the number one rule on YouTube in real life? You can't control nobody. People gonna do what they do. They gonna say what they say. The fuck? What you gonna do? The most you can do is control your own shit, right? You always learn that as you get older. Like, what the fuck am I spending so much energy telling these motherfuckers they can't say this and these motherfuckers can't say that, when all the fuck I really need to do is walk away? I don't need to be around to listen to them say that. I don't like Roy Rodriguez saying that word. I don't like Roy Rodriguez getting up in blackface. I don't like none of that shit. I don't like that dude. Guess what I did? I walked away. Fuck that guy. I'm out. I don't have to see it. I don't have to be around it. None of that shit. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. Don't say it next to fucking me. Why is that so hard? Don't say that shit next to motherfucking me, son. And I can walk away. The fuck? I don't gotta be sitting there beatboxing with that fucking fool. For what? Word up. He say the N-word. I don't fuck with him. Bye. Bye, bitch. But that's that's my choice right there. That's my preference. Like, whatever preference you got is your preference. Okay? And yes, in America, I do agree. And fuck that. In America, in England, I don't give a fuck where you at. If certain people cannot look at me and say nothing about no Negro, no colored, no motherfucking N-word. Okay, I'm back. I had to come back in. Tron lost my Wi-Fi. Okay? But yeah, certain motherfuckers, nah, you can't say that shit no way, no shape, no how. No. And I'll tell you right now, black folk, you call me the ER, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out too, black people. I could be, you could, my nigga. I'll be that. That's my nigga over there. I'll be that. I'll be that. Like Redman, I'll be that. Anybody call me the ER, I'm knocking you down. Okay? I'm knocking you down. And that's in real life. That's not on YouTube because some troll is gonna want to call me the ER word, thinking I'm a act a fucking fool. No, you don't exist. Come see me. The fuck? And at the end of the day, it's still just a word. Okay? Tell y'all a quick story. The last person that called me the ER. Now, some of y'all know what I look like. Some of y'all know I'm short. I'm small and shit. And I used to work for concerts. Okay? Let's put it like that. I used to work for concerts. I did security at concerts. Sometimes I was in the pit. Yeah, my little ass was in the pit. Sometimes I was out on the outskirts, you know what I'm saying, by the gate. So the show was over. We had to close up. You know, motherfuckers still wanted to come in because this was like an open area. You know what I'm saying? Where this concert was at, the open area. But we had to lock off the area because, the fire marshals out here are very serious about population control. And it has to be a certain amount of people within the venue to see the concert safely. If not, we would get shut down and hit with fines. So it was towards the end. People were trying to get in. We had to lock down all the entrances. And this one man wanted to come in. He was white. Okay? So one of the entrances had a slight slope on it. Like came up the hill, and at the top of the hill was the entrance. So the man was arguing with people, and I'm standing there behind the barricade, and I'm like, man, get out of here. Nobody, I'm drinking a soda. Okay, feet, that's a fact. And I'm drinking a soda and shit. I'm almost done with the soda. I'm like, man, go ahead, go around, yo. You can't come through here. That's it. We can't let you come through here, because he's going off and da 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 da. And he goes, you stupid niggers, da 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 da. So I threw my soda down on the floor, okay? And it just happened to roll right next to him. I said, who the fuck you talking to with that ER? He said, I'm talking to you, and spit at my motherfucking feet. Child! Woo-wee! I lifted up that motherfucking barricade so goddamn quick. If that man didn't move, would have hit his ass. Okay? I threw it up in the air, and it fell right in front of him. I took another barricade, about to swing it at his ass. Long story short, it took 3 of the biggest motherfuckers we had on the fucking security team to hold me down. Cause I was picking up one of them motherfuckers and about to throw them over the fucking fence to get to that motherfucker. Okay? That was when I was wild and I ain't have no sense, and I ain't have no patience, and I had very little tolerance, and I was very angry and violent back then. Thank God I ain't like that no more. Thank goodness I calmed down. I'm shaking right now, feeling that shit, yo. And we both was about to go to jail. How about that? We both was about to go to jail. Why was he gonna go to jail? Because fucking spitting at somebody is a Class A felony out here in New York City. Okay? Spitting at somebody is a Class A felony in New York City. I don't know about New York State, nor do I give a fuck. New York City, you spit at somebody, it's a Class A felony. You go straight to jail. Okay? Yeah. Because too many diseases out here. Nobody know what the fuck you got, what you going on with. Homeless motherfuckers doing all kind of stupid shit. No. Don't work out here. And I was about to go to jail because the man said that the barricade did hit him, even though it didn't hit him. He said it did hit him. So I could have got hit with assault too. And there were witnesses that saw me swinging the barricade towards him. So yeah, didn't help. So we got canceled out. And I said I wasn't going to let no motherfucker take me there just off of that word. But like Fee says, it's a token. And then I came to realize that if I wanted to be the change I wanted to see in the world, if I ain't want no white people, Spanish people, the Asian people, Arab people, if I ain't want all these motherfuckers saying this N-word, why the fuck am I saying it? Why am I saying it around them? But in a diverse culture, right? In a diverse set of people. On the flip side of it, can I not say the word freely? And you just have enough respect to know that you can't say that word, and you understand why I say that word and who I say it to? Couldn't it be that? Why couldn't we have it like that? Could be. I don't know. It ain't always like that though. A lot of factors to consider in when people say that word. How old are you? Who you talking? Who you talking about? What's your race? What's your mind state? How much do you know? How much do you not know? How ignorant are you? Or should it matter? Well, now it does. Because, you know, we in the politically correct era now. Cancel culture, all this other fly shit. Whole bunch of shit you ain't supposed to do, you ain't supposed to try, blah, blah, blah. Yah, 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 all that fly shit. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. That still applies. Oh, shit. Come on, Tron with the Wi-Fi. There you go. Get it together. Can y'all still hear me? I hope so. Okay. I hope y'all can still hear me because it's acting, my Wi-Fi acting stupid. There we go. Yay. There we go. I ain't even been on here a damn hour yet and the Wi-Fi acting up. I didn't plan on staying out here long. I just planned on saying something to make y'all think. I didn't come to no fucking conclusion, no moral of the story, none of that shit. No. Think on your motherfucking own. Bring your own shit to the table. Make your own mind up. Okay? I'm just giving you certain perspectives. That's why a lot of times when certain people talk in chats and they be saying that N-word, and you know, I got a great example. She ain't the homegirl, the heifer. You know, she had this dude up and he was in the hospital and clearly he was Spanish, but he was saying the N-word all the time. I never met the cat, right? The first thing I asked was, where is he from? And he said, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm from New York. As soon as he said that, I was like, all right. I can't be mad at that nigga. That's fucked up, Tree. It's true. He from New York. I can't be mad at that. That's all he say. That's all he know. That's how he talk. I'm not gonna. Hey, y'all be upset with that. Y'all go be upset with that, man. I done heard that enough. I can't fight all the saying the N-word like black people for generations, child. I was like, man, listen. He gonna go ahead with me. But I appreciate him trying to have restraint. I sure do. I do appreciate him trying his best to have restraint. He had enough respect for people. He was like, all right, I understand most people don't get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't say, I'm telling y'all what the fuck I dealt with in the North, right? But I can't tell you about people that lived in the South and done dealt with the real shit. We ain't a whole bunch of Puerto Ricans and all of them. It's just fucking white people down there, Ku Klux Klan and all that other fly shit. I've been down there too. I done seen that shit too. Okay? I done been in Rome, Georgia before, looking at I had big dreadlocks and I'm in motherfucking head, yo. Like, what the fuck are y'all looking at? And they were like, yo, my family was like, excuse her, she's from New York. She don't know no better. We're out. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And they're like, shut the fuck up before you get lynched out this bitch. Okay? We a little bit off Rome, Georgia here. We somewhere else, girl. Don't say nothing. Okay? Had to learn. When you young and dumb and you wrong and you strong, you know, fuck you gonna do? You learn with age and wisdom and experience to have a different point of view on shit. Okay? I'm not gonna take away from nobody experience here. I might judge your experience, tell you evil as fuck or some shit like that. And I can't take away from your experience or lack thereof. It is your experience. Okay? I'm gonna just tell you that I understand the broader experience. I understand different perspectives. I sure do. But therein lies the solution to shit. Respect, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? When this motherfucker's gonna start respecting how people feel and just letting it go. Oh, that's how you feel? Okay, I'm out. I ain't talking about doxing and all other stupid shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about basic shit. Okay? Basic shit. Well, that's how you feel? Yeah, you're an idiot. Let me go. My perfect example of that are black men that hate black women and only deal with white women. I know a couple of them. Talk to a couple of them, right? Listen to their perspective on shit. Said, hey, why you act like this? And they gave me example after example to justify their motherfucking shit. The only thing I could do was, yeah, that's how you feel? All right, peace. What want me to do? Change your mind? Ain't nobody got no energy for that. You wasn't gonna be the man for me no fucking way. So what the fuck does it matter? Shit. Mm. Oh, I need to go on Bigo. Sorry, y'all. I was taking care of my medicine. I can tell I feel a lot better now. Yeah. I just had to ponder on that and expound on that a little bit. You know, talk about it a little bit. Hey, if you want to comment that you don't agree, please do. If you want to comment that you agree, please do. But I'd rather you just say, you know what? I understand where you're coming from, girl. Where does it end? Where does it end? Or does it end when I just determine you an idiot and keep moving the fuck forward? Does it determine that then? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just looking at the human condition, y'all. Looking at the human condition. It's amazing how one word can take away your humanity. As a culture tried to bring some humanity back to themselves using the word, people now just seem to make a mockery of the word. Therefore, further dehumanizing people. And yeah, I ain't got no problem admitting my own damn role in it either. Yep. So I guess that's it for me. I've been trying to catch up on this YouTube fuck shit and child boo. I listen. I told you certain things I ain't gonna be bothered with no more. I ain't got no energy for all that shit. No. I guess I do. I tried to listen to some of the things going on, but I just fell asleep. Ugh! Who's that? What they want? Oh, Bigo. I've been meaning to go back on Bigo. About what though? What? What? Makes no sense. But yeah. I'm head out of here, nibble on some food very slowly and carefully. Enjoy my motherfucking life. Now that I am no longer sick. Okay. I guess I'll leave y'all with this. What people don't understand, they fear. What people fear, they try to destroy. So do your level best to try to understand something. And if there's something that you just cannot understand, then do your best to understand yourself a little bit more because of this thing that you don't understand. Right? Don't fear it. Don't always need to destroy it. Sometimes it can destroy itself. You know this world's full of paradoxes, right? There are many people in this world that likes to live by extremes. Just understand. Just understand. Have an understanding. That's it. And if you ain't got time to do all that, well then, hey, there's an understanding for that ass right there. I got time for all that shit, street. Well, that too is an understanding. Well. Okay, you two have understood something. You understood that you ain't got time for this shit. So what the hell? Okay, shit. Anyway. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. I don't even know if y'all liked that. I don't know none of that shit. I have no clue. I'm just looking at the StreamYard. I'm not looking at anything else. I didn't feel like it. This is really just a test to see how well I am or am not. And I'm not ready to do cartwheels just yet, but pretty good. All right, niggeros and bitch-o-matics. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.